If you are a seasoned nest leader who is exhausted from giving everything to a role that's taken more than is given, then this is for you. I'm unpacking what is nest consulting, and more specifically, is it right for you? If you're tired of being underpaid, overworked, and stuck in a system that limits your growth, then it might be time to turn your nesting expertise into something that finally gives back to you. Let's be honest, most nest leaders with 10 plus years experience are not leaving their roles because they can't handle it. They're leaving because they're tired of giving so much with very little return. You're doing 3 jobs for 1 paycheck, you're stuck under salary caps, and you're losing time with the people you love or even your health because of a system that always asks for more but gives less. Sound familiar? That's the exact place I was in 2017, burnt out, drained. Feeling like my career, one that I'd worked so hard to build, was no longer fulfilling. And that's when I found Nest Consulting. So, what is Nest Consulting? In simple terms, a Nest Consultant is an experienced RN who offers their clinical and leadership expertise to healthcare organizations on their own terms. You can work independently, you choose your own clients, you charge based on value, not hours. And no, it's not just for legal nurses. Nurse consultants work in quality improvement, policy review, training, accreditation preparation, health technology, and more. It's one of the most flexible, high impact ways to use your nursing knowledge outside of traditional employment. Now, the big question is nurse consulting right for you? Here's how to know. First of all, do you have 10 plus years of nursing and leadership knowledge and experience? Quick disclaimer here, when I say 10 plus years of experience, I'm not saying that is the standard or it's set in stone. 10 plus years is simply something that I came up with based on working with experienced nest leaders and managers. I saw that it's way easier for someone with at least 10 years of experience to transition into nest consulting compared to someone with less than 10 years experience. Two, if you're burnt out and you feel like your current role is costing you your health, your family time, and your well-being, then nest consulting is the right option for you. I know for me, this was one of the main reasons why I started looking for alternative means of being a nurse rather than being in a traditional role. Three, you want more autonomy and income without trading more hours. We know that in the traditional job as a nurse leader, you probably have to work 10 to 15-hour days, many days of the week, and these are all unpaid. But if you have reached that point where one, you want autonomy, full control over the work you do without having to put in more hours, I found Nest Consulting to be the best option. Why? Because in Nest Consulting, every hour of your time is accounted for. Four, you want full flexibility and control over your own time and work schedule. You are done asking someone else for annual leave. Maybe you want location freedom and the ability to work from anywhere in the world. If you're in your 50s and you're approaching retirement and you probably have a partner who's 10 years older than you and they're already retired, I see that Nest Consulting gives you that ability to be able to travel with them and go to different places without being locked in to one place. Five, you are done with watching life pass you by whilst you're stuck in a role that no longer excites you. If that's you, then yes, consulting could be your next best move. I was once in your shoes. I tried starting other businesses. I started writing a blog, a YouTube channel, selling digital and physical products, but none of them gave me the traction and fulfillment that I was looking for. When I leaned into consulting, everything changed. I landed long-term clients. I set my own work schedule. I negotiated for remote work. I finally had control again. Why now? I want you to hear this clearly. You do not need another job. You need your own business built on your nursing expertise, because nurse consulting isn't just a career shift, it's an identity shift. From employee to expert, from overlooked to in demand. And now is the year to make that shift. Healthcare systems need experienced, strategic nurse leaders like you to solve problems, not just clock in and clock out. You've given enough, and now it's time to build a career that also gives back to you. If you want the A to Z blueprint on how to start your own nurse consulting business as an experienced nurse leader, book a free consultation with me. My calendar link is in the comments below and will help you successfully transition to independent nurse consulting. Because your next chapter doesn't start with a new job, it starts with a decision. And I'm here to help you make it. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a like as well as subscribe so that you get notified each time I publish a new video on how to make an impact, income, and have flexibility through nurse consulting.